Hey, good morning. Welcome to the morning brief. Today's Monday, December 1st. So last day of the year, last day of the quarter. And you can see that I've gone from Colonel Sanders to Mr. Clean. So, yeah, Thanksgiving's a big time for holiday, and the family just didn't like the Colonel Sanders look. So we went back to the old self. And now they say they don't like the Mr. Clean look. So you're kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't. You just can't worry about these things. So that was my holiday fun. Let's get down to what's going on in the stock market or in the futures market. 9:45 today, we have finals manufacturing PMI. That's a yellow number. However, at 10, we have the red version, which is the ISM manufacturing PMI and the ISM manufacturing prices. And that's it. That's all we've got today, but at least we've got some scheduled news. It's been a long time since we've had scheduled news since the government's been closed, so we should maybe get back to some sort of normal number reporting. Moving on, looking at the daily chart. So you can see here, I've got a trend line over here at the top. We went through it on Friday, but we're not able to hold. We're now gapping down below that. We're above the moving average, bullish. Below the trend line, bearish. Short term, bearish. Medium term, I would say we're kind of neutral. Long term, of course, we are up. Where could we go? Where are some of the major areas? Well, got that high from November 12th. That's in range, 6,900. And the moving averages are almost together at 67.61. So that's kind of the bracket I would say that we are going to be in. Horrible volume, but of course that was the volume going into Thanksgiving. This is the volume since. We'll have to wait and see if volume can pick up here first day in December. Looking at the overnight action inventory. So I looped these two. This is the actual shortened day on Thursday and the shortened day on Friday as well. So put those together as one day. Inventory was positive, price action was positive, but you can see that now we are now retracing that entire holiday run up, if you want to call it that. So we'll see what happens here. Correlated, not to worry, right? Famous last words. Overnight action. So what have we got going on? We have a high of, let me spread that thing out so I can see it, 68.64, and a low, overnight low, 68.02. 68.02. So that's 62 points, well above average. Average is around 22 to 25. So where is support and resistance? So on the top side, we've got some confluence up here around 68.63. Above that, 68.72, 68.80, 68, we'll call that 68.90, the whole number, 6,900. Lots of levels in the middle. However, we're not as interested in those levels we are where could it go outside of today's range. There is some confluence at 6,800. I would expect that to be a kind of line in the sand. Below 6,800 could get nasty. Above 6,900 could get to the upside. Yeah, guess what? 67.97. What else we got here? 67.80, 67.70. I'm going to call that 67.57. So lots of support and resistance above and below. Stock Trader's Almanac has disappeared right here. For December, got to change the page. 42.9. 42.9 is the percentage the market will go up. The probability the market will go up. 40. Did I write it down wrong? 42.9. 42.9% chance the market will go up. And that's based on the Stock Trader's Almanac. So hope you had a great holiday weekend and back to trading. So yeah, there's what we've got going on. Happy trading. I'll see you tomorrow. Hey, thanks for watching the morning brief. Check out my website for more information, oneononetrading.com. Take a look at the Troy levels, a trade location finder for the futures markets. Help you find those levels of support and resistance that are just so hard to find. I also do personal coaching and mentorships. So go ahead and take a look at my website, oneononetrading.com.